Hey guys, it's Saturday. This is 7 Awesome Lesbians. I'm Megan. I'm gonna try to make this video not ridiculously long because there's a lot of stuff to do, but I know that sitting through a 9-minute video is tedious. So, um, Valentine's Day. I pretty much agree with what everyone said about Valentine's Day, about how, like, you really should appreciate people you love every day of the year, and it really does suck when you're single, stuff like that. But I think that those things, like, they sort of apply to every holiday. Like, Christmas, if you're religious, like, you should be appreciating religious things all the time. And, like, the 4th of July, you should really be, like, patriotic every day of the year. And, like, I think that holidays aren't necessarily, like, a reason to not celebrate that thing every day of the year. I think it's just like a special day to remember, because even though a lot of us should do all of those things every day, we don't, because we get wrapped up in our lives and whatever. And a holiday is just like a landmark in the year, just to, like, say, appreciate this or appreciate that. Um, so I'm not really, like, against Valentine's Day, even though, like, despite those things, like, I think that it's nice to have a day to appreciate the people you love, and I don't necessarily think it has to be someone you're in a relationship with. I think it can be anyone. My parents personally never gave me anything for Valentine's Day, but I definitely think that, like, that kind of love applies. So yeah, I know it does sort of suck if you're single, but I've been single on Valentine's Day, and it's just like there are other people in your life that you love that you can appreciate on that day, and that will appreciate you on that day. So just try not to get too down about it. Um, Crazy ex-girlfriends, I don't really have any experience. I'm dating the only girl I've ever dated, and I dated a guy for a few years, but he's not crazy. We don't talk too much anymore, but we never were, like, at each other's throats or, like, stalking each other or anything like that. So I don't know. I mean, the best thing I can say is just, like, try to keep living your life and understand that they're probably just hurting and that's why they're feeling like that. And if it gets to the point where they're, like, interfering with you, then talk to them. I mean, communication's really, like, probably going to be your best bet. I don't really know other than that. Just tell them that, like, you don't want to have to, like, worry about if you're going to run into them or worry about what they're going to do to you or whatever. So I guess just tell them and see, and hopefully they understand and they get out of your face. But if they don't, then I don't know. Just try to avoid them and try to keep living your life and not let it bother you. Okay, so I'm gonna get into my 10 things. We're at 3 minutes. Okay. So first, this is from a boat that I rowed a lot in high school. It got destroyed. A lot of our boats got destroyed in my senior season because we had a fire and then a tornado, like, really, really close to where our boats were stored. So they kind of got just, like, burned, sort of, like, hot, really hot, and it was bad for the boats. And then they got blown off the racks that they were tied to. So we had to cut them up to put them in the dumpster, and I got to keep the part of the boat that said the name on it just for that one. So I don't know, I really like it. I keep it with me, and it sits on my shelf, and I don't know, memorabilia. This is a hand-bound, like, the leather is, I mean, it's obviously not handmade leather, but it's, there's, like, little scratches in it that, it's like art, basically. Someone did it as, like, an artist thing. I got it at an arts fair. And there's handmade paper in it. And it's not necessarily a notebook. You can paint in it or whatever. I'm kind of hesitant to, like, start filling it up because I just feel like it's going to be really sentimental and special and significant when it's full, and so I'm just, like, kind of scared. Like, I don't want to put anything stupid in there. So, yeah, there's that. My mom got that for me for graduation. So thank you, Mom. These are my little Elmo underwear. I love them. I love Elmo. I got them at Spencer's. I also got this at Spencer's. It's funny. I know it's, like, stupid and cliche and obnoxious, but I still think it's funny. This is my Tigger plate. I love it because I just found it one day and I needed a plate for school, but I only really needed one, so I didn't want to buy a set. And I got it for, like, 50 cents. And Tigger has always been, like, a love of mine and my dad's, so it's nice to have that. This is a little shot glass that I got in Guatemala. It has this cool guy on it. And then it has something on the back, but it's kind of inappropriate, so I'm not going to show it. There's this, another thing from Crew. It's an oar. This is what our oars look like that we row. This is how they're painted. And then it has my name on it. I don't really know if you can read that. But it says Megan Jansky Bingle, Senior Oarswoman, Waterford Crew 2010. So I got that because I rowed. Everyone who rows their senior year gets one, but I rowed for 4 years, so my coach gave like a little speech thing, and it was really cute. So I love that. I'll have it forever, I'm sure. This is a piggy bank that I got for Secret Santa with my rugby team this year. It has a hole in the bottom, so I can't put coins in it, but it's so cool. It has tutu. And my coin jar. I've had this since before I could lift this jar up empty. I was really small when I started it. It's still not full because I don't consistently put change in there. And also I use that money for laundry a lot now that I'm at school. But I don't know. It's from when I was little. And it's pretty cool. And then this is the last thing. It's like 2 feet tall. It's a cactus. I don't know. I just like plants, but they have to be like the right kind of plants. And I love that like I have a cactus in Seattle. It just seems ridiculous to me. But I still love this cactus, and I love how it's like really wide on the bottom because that's when the store watered it a lot. And then when I got it, it started to get skinny because I don't water it very consistently. And then I realized I wanted it to be fat, so I started watering it more. So it's getting fat at the top. But even in the skinny parts, like some parts it's like really skinny and then it gets a little bit wider and I can be like, oh yeah, that's when I was out of town and didn't water my plant, and it's just sort of like a timeline that I can look back at. So, okay, that's my 10 things. 7 minutes isn't bad. Okay, I will see you guys next week. Sorry this is so late. I hope you had a good Saturday, and have an awesome week, guys. Bye.